Hey you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm excited to film. We're gonna be filming kind of like a prom look for all you ladies out there that is, I think it's almost time to be ready for prom. So I'm gonna give you a very glamorous look for you guys. And let me tell you, how fun was it filming with my girl Jasmine? Oh my gosh, like we had so much fun. Like you guys don't know how much fun we both had. It was an amazing experience. I thank her so much for coming out in my YouTube channel. I am so happy we finally sat down and recorded and stuff like that. So thank you, Jasmine. Thank you. Much hugs and kisses to you, girlfriend. Thank you so much for making this real for me. And let's get started, you guys. As usual, we're going to get started with the eyebrows and stuff like that. So let's just get right on it. And as usual, for right now, I'm going to go ahead and get started with my Fabulips. Wow, I actually said it. My Fabulips, and it's a lip scrub that it kills all the dead skin from your lips and stuff like that, and moisturize. Well, not really moisturize them, but it just pretty much kills all what you don't need. So we're gonna scrape that, and what you guys heard from my girl said it is true. You have to put a moisturizer on your lips. If not, they're gonna be super dry. So we need to get that chapstick. I'm just gonna get my Carmex. Looks like this. I'm just gonna kind of apply it before I start my makeup, so my lips can be like nice and moist for later on. Like this. Okay. I'm just excited. I'm excited to come back to YouTube. It's been 5 or 6 days, I guess now, and let's see how this goes. So as usual from e.l.f. for my eyebrows, and the color is black, and it's like, you can tell, like, look how beautiful my eyebrows are starting to grow. Like, there's a little bit of hairs, but I'm waiting for my next session for my girl. This one is already starting to grow, like a little bit of hairs. It's like all, you know, weird looking growing, but this is how it's supposed to look. Beautiful eyebrows waxed by my girl Valerie. Go ahead and hit her up if you guys are in El Paso. Look how easy I finished my brow. Like before, I would have to be like to make sure that it's super close, that is right, and look how beautiful. Like it's easier for me to just follow my to trace my little hair. I got my LA Girl Pro Concealer, and this one I'm just gonna use it to cover my eyebrows. Will correct them, and I've been you know, following a lot of YouTubers, and all of them, they say how good it is till I got them waxed. And then my girl Valerie, she started hooking me up, and I was like, oh my god, I heard of this one. She's like, they're really good. So yes, I got this ones to correct my eyebrows right quick. So, and the coverage is amazing. I'm not gonna lie, it's beautiful, the coverage. Sorry if I'm looking more this way, because I'm used to the camera being this way and now it's in this way. So I'm sorry, you guys. It's something that I'm still trying to, you know, figure out. Like, girl, the camera's right here, not here. So alrighty, so that's it. Now that my eyebrows are done, I'm gonna use the concealer. I'm sorry, we're gonna use concealer. No, my primer. I'm gonna go ahead and use my primer. Which is from NYX, from NYX. And then that we're just gonna pretty much put it all over our base. As a base color. My fancy brush from BH Cosmetics. And you could hardly see the number because how much I use it, but it's the 102. So I'm just going to mention it here, 102 references, in case if, you know, you guys want to get it out there, or if I want to buy another one, then I know what number. But that's how much I use it. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make it into kind of like a smoky eyeshadow, but kind of like in a brownish look. Barely a little bit natural, not too much, because, you know, my looks are completely like over the top. So what I'm gonna go ahead and use, I'm gonna go and dip in it with the Morphine 35 Matte, And the colors that I'm going to be using is going to be this one right here. This is like kind of like a little bit light chocolate, not too dark, because I mean it is kind of, you want to look amazing on your beautiful day of prom. You don't want to look too much like you. Oh my gosh, I put way too much. And if I haven't mentioned on the other videos, I'm not sure if I have, but when I pretty much want to use it on the go, like right away, I went and purchased this at a drugstore. And I don't know if you can see the name, but this is a brush and sponge cleaner. This one's, it cleans on the spot right away, like if you're gonna use it, especially if you're a makeup artist like I am and I need to be out and doing somebody else's makeup, then yes, I go ahead and take this one so I can just clean it quickly and just use it. And it dries, it cleans pretty good. I didn't show you guys how bad it was, but it cleans pretty awesome. And then you'll see that it dries them pretty fast. Just kind of use a towel or so to just go back and forth until it completely dries. So as for my brush, this is going to be BH Cosmetics 101. And I'm going to go ahead and dip it into that 2 shades of brown. And it's okay if it goes up to right here, because I mean, it's you're going to clean it up anyway. So don't be afraid at the last minute you're like, oh my god, my eyes just messed up. I'm going to show you how to clean that too. Depending if you're going for a red dress, you can even use the same palette. You can use the shades of this one a little bit lighter for your red and stuff like that, and you can kind of mix it depending how you want the color that you need. But this one is just kind of like a natural sort of look. I'm trying to keep it as simple as I can, but I don't think it's going to happen at all. So under my brow, I'm going to go ahead and dip it with this one right here. My girls have been asking me if you can do kind of, I think I have already mentioned on the other ones, but if not, I can go ahead and go over. They tell me, how come my lid all the times it shows like very, very sparkly? And this is my secret why. The one that I use is BH Cosmetics Spotlight Highlight. And depending how I feel on the colors that I'm gonna go, mostly I use this two, Eterno and Glow. Those are the ones that I always use on my crease, which I'm gonna use that right now. And then we have some gold ones, peachy look ones. And depending how I feel on the eyeshadow, then I go ahead and use them. So that's my secret why they show that pigmented, and you're about to find out. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my Metro White, Clown White makeup. And this one, what it does is kind of like a creamy wax, and it's perfect for like, cause it's sticky. And then look how pigmented it is. And then that's what sticks the shimmery eyeshadows. That's what I use when I'm going to use all this right here. This much. And just kind of tap. Don't blend it yet. Just tap. Because you want the stickiness to stick once you put the shimmer eyeshadow. I mean highlight. And you see how pigmented that is? This is an important step. The more pigmented, the more white it is from your Clown White makeup, the more it's going to pick up the highlight when you apply it to your face. So the brighter, yes, the brighter, the better. And it looks like this, just a fluffy flat brush. And for this case, I'm going to go ahead, I don't know. They both look the same. So I'll just go with, I'll go with Glow for right now. I mean, you can do the same thing with a concealer, because that's what I used to do. I used to put the NYX white concealer, I mean eyeshadow base. And for this one, since it's like sticky, I prefer this one a lot because it sticks to it. Tiny angle brush, well, not too tiny, but anything like this would help. And I'm gonna dip it with the 35O matte, a little bit darker we're going to darken a little bit of the cut crease because we're going to go now on the cut crease. And we're going to go with this darker shade to make it different, the color, to divide the colors. Divide those two colors and you see how beautiful that's coming out. Like the cut crease looks sharper. Now with another brush, we're going to darken up the outsides right here. So on this one, I'm going to use with the kind of like a fluffy brush with this one is from Morphe M32. I'm sorry, 332. You see how beautiful that. It's not too dramatic, but it's somewhere, you know, that you can is wearable. It's beautiful. Side like this, and this side I'm gonna do it a little bit different, so you guys can get like a picture of what you guys want for that day. Alert, which is this one right here, kind of like a pinkish. Let's see how this one comes out. So let's see. And then on this one, I'm gonna go with the red shades that I just mentioned. And just kind of tap. And you see how it's cutting the cut crease, very beautiful. Those two shades from right here, this one, and I'm gonna go very little bit of this one so it can kind of darken that outer corner. So for this one, I'm gonna go ahead and use e.l.f. And it's the color Jet Black. This one for the top is amazing, but if you're gonna go out, I highly recommend you guys please use your NYX. This one I use it when I'm gonna go to work or when I'm gonna go to party because it lasts longer. This one tends to crease a little bit, and you don't want that. It kind of cuts in between, so just go ahead and just use it on the top. It lasts on the top, but on the bottom do not use it because it does get you a little bit of a fallout. And as for my hair point on, I always do it this skinny, but now we're gonna kind of attempt to do it thicker, like so. For that line very thick, it brings out more the eye. That's what you want to go for, because you go for a skinny one, yes, it's gonna look good, but it's not gonna give you those wing eyes, you know, like cat. And at this point on, I'm gonna do a little kind of mixture of what I want to do before I apply lashes and curl. So as you know, I could not keep away from the glitters, so I am gonna use a line of glitter on this one, which is gonna be this one, kind of like a rusty golden. I'm gonna use that, and then for my primer for the glitter, it's gonna be e.l.f. It looks like this. Just gonna put a drop in here, like that. You don't need that much. This looks beautiful, you guys. Oh my god, I'm like so in love with glitters because glitters just brings life. A dusty red on that one. Let's see how this one. I'm excited to see the other one. Let's see. If you want to show off your look, try to go with some lashes that are like the wispies, that's not too dramatic, that they're gonna cover your look. They're a little bit too open. For me, I'm gonna use Ardell Wispies 113. They don't look like this. I always pack both of them so they can come out like more with more color. I mean more color, wow, with more volume. It just look with more volume, your lashes. So that's what you want to aim for. If you're like me that love, you know, everything dramatic, then yes, you can definitely go ahead and get some lashes that are very dramatic. But for this look, if you want to show off your eyes, don't do it. Maybe use my, you know, all glamorous ash color. Let's curl this lashes into my lash line. I'm gonna use this one to just get closer. Like about this tool, that if you mess up a little bit, you on this one you can even bring them down because it's rubber, so you can get very, very close to your lash line, so it can look like natural eyelashes, which is their fake lashes. Oh my gosh, I like both of them. I don't know what you guys gonna go. Hopefully you guys at the end decide, you know what, let's go with both eyes. Yeah, they're number 7, and this one is for normal to oily skin like I have. I literally went back. I watched the whole hour and a half because she gives really good tips. Like, I love this girl. She gives good tips. So as already put the cream on my face and so as a primer and everything, I'm gonna use the NYX HD translucent powder. My number 7 right here. This one is not a full coverage, it's a medium coverage. I just like to use this just to kind of cover a little bit, you know, like my skin is not that bad, so I just go anything for medium coverage. And then I am gonna use my beauty blender afterwards, after I apply it with my brush. Techniques, it comes in this fancy little thing, fancy little box. And what I'm gonna do on this step, I'm just gonna apply directly the product towards the beauty blender, just 1 drop. And then from here, I'm just gonna kind of go and start tapping. As for my concealer, under my eyes, I'm gonna use Photo Rary Revlon in the shade Light. As for my brush, I'm gonna use a 145 an angle large brush. And I'm just gonna kind of start tapping at the same time, blend at the same time. This is my NYX. Oh my god, this one is almost gone, and this one too, like, I don't know what to do, but I heard that they sell them online, maybe in an Ulta, so I'm hoping they still do. As for my brush, I'm gonna go ahead and use e.l.f. It looks like this, 104. And the brush that I'm using for this one is gonna be BH Cosmetics number 10 brush, and it's a tiny pointy brush. And I'm just gonna get this 2 right here, this 3. And then to just apply my highlight, I'm gonna go ahead and use my BH Cosmetics highlight palette. And for this one, I'm gonna use Radiance. And then just for the sake of this video, you don't have to do this step, but I'm just gonna kind of highlight right here. Pencil, but I use it for my lip liner. It looks like this, peachy, kind of like white almost. Well, not white, but kind of like peach, pink. And then for Maybelline, I'm going to use the 910 Bare All. It looks like this. See if you guys can, like that, like so. I mean, you don't have to do this color if you don't want to. It's a little bit too exaggerated, but you know, for the look, it's amazing, right? And just top it off, I'm going to use my NYX Matte 5. Okay, you guys, so this is it for my YouTube. Hopefully you guys like this look. I absolutely love it. I just put on, you know, a wig very quickly, so that way you guys can see, you know, it won't be too like shooting the hair or whatever. But this is pretty cute wig. So this is it for the final look, you guys. Hope you guys like it. And again, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you guys are not so. And if you guys do one of these looks very close up, go ahead and tag me on my social media, so that way I can sponsor you guys and be like, hey, I did this YouTube tutorial, and this model, you know, decided to do her own her look and stuff like that. So I can, and please tag me down below. I will put my social media down below as well, so you guys can follow me, whether it's Facebook or Instagram, one of those 2 guys. Please follow me. And if you guys are beautiful, looking amazing in prom, make sure you tag me into under there, so you guys can see, you know, you guys can, this one I would aim more for like this one for like a prom look, but I mean, then again, this one looks really good, so I don't know, whatever one you guys want to go ahead and do. And everything looks beautiful, popping as usual, you know, throwing out there like accessories so you guys can see exactly how it looks. I look a little too weird, I look a little bit too dark with this color. I recently bought this one, so I don't know how I feel about this one. If I don't, I most likely probably will give it away, but we'll see. We'll just give it a few more looks on this hair. But it looks amazing though. It looks pretty cute, short and cute. So once again, you guys, thank you so much, guys, for watching. Please hit that notification button so that way you can see in here when I'm gonna release a new one, stuff like that. If not, go to my social media because I post a lot of pictures there where you guys can see all my looks and stuff like that. So once again, love you guys. Peace out, and please give this video a thumbs up because I know it looks gorgeous, guys. So bye bye, and see you again next time.